Alva Noë is a philosopher with a radical idea. He believes our minds are not confined to our skulls. Consciousness is not just something the brain does. It's something we do through our actions and interactions with the world. Noë's work challenges the traditional view of the brain as a solitary computer. He invites us to see consciousness as a dynamic relationship between our bodies, brains, and environment. Noë's journey began with a simple question: how do we perceive the world? He saw perception as an active process, a skillful engagement with our surroundings. This realization formed the foundation of his enactive approach to consciousness. Noë's work has sparked debate and inspired new research in philosophy, psychology, neuroscience, and AI. He advocates that understanding the mind requires understanding the body and its place in the world. His ideas offer a fresh perspective on being human in a tech-dominated world. For decades, neuroscience has focused on the brain as the seat of consciousness. We've mapped its regions and studied its electrical impulses. But what if this brain-centric view is incomplete? What if understanding the mind requires considering the entire body? Embodied cognition sees the mind as intertwined with the body and its interactions with the world. Our physical bodies are integral to how we think, feel, and experience the world. This perspective emphasizes sensory experience, movement, and physical interactions in shaping cognition. By recognizing embodiment, we gain a richer understanding of the mind. Imagine consciousness not as a thing, but as an activity, a dynamic interplay between the organism and its environment. This is the essence of Alva Noë's enactive approach. It challenges us to move away from the idea of consciousness as a static property of the brain, and to embrace it as a process of engagement with the world around us. Noë argues that our conscious experience is not simply a matter of receiving and processing information from the senses. Instead, it emerges from our active exploration of the world, from the way we move, perceive, and interact with our surroundings. Just as a dancer's movements are shaped by the music and the space around them, our conscious experience is shaped by our constant interaction with our environment. We don't passively observe the world, we actively participate in creating our own experience of it. This dynamic interplay between organism and environment is what gives rise to the richness and complexity of our conscious lives. Close your eyes and reach for a glass of water. You can feel its weight, its texture, its position in space. This intricate knowledge doesn't come solely from your fingertips. It's the result of a lifetime of sensory-motor experience, of moving through the world and learning how objects respond to our actions. Sensory-motor knowledge is at the heart of the enactive approach. It highlights the crucial role of movement in shaping our perception. We don't just passively receive sensory information. We actively seek it out, constantly adjusting our movements and actions to explore and make sense of the world around us. This emphasis on movement challenges the traditional view of perception as a passive process. Instead, it emphasizes the dynamic and interactive nature of our engagement with the world. We don't just see, hear, and touch. We look, listen, and feel. Our senses are not passive receptors. They are active tools that we use to explore and make sense of our environment. Section 5. Proof in the Pudding. Experiments in Enactive Perception. The enactive approach is not just a philosophical theory. It's supported by a growing body of scientific evidence. Experiments in sensory substitution, for example, demonstrate the remarkable plasticity of the brain and its ability to adapt to new sensory inputs. In these experiments, individuals who are blind can learn to see using tactile or auditory information. One such experiment involved a blind man who learned to navigate his environment using a device that converted visual information into tactile sensations on his tongue. Despite never having seen in the traditional sense, he was able to use this device to perceive depth, recognize objects, and even navigate complex environments. These experiments highlight the crucial role of sensory-motor experience in shaping our perception. They demonstrate that the brain is not limited to processing information from specific sensory organs. Instead, it's a dynamic and adaptable organ that can learn to interpret and make sense of information from a variety of sources. This plasticity is a testament to the enactive approach, showcasing the brain's incredible ability to adapt and thrive based on our active engagement with the world. Section 6. A world of opposition. Critics and counterarguments. The enactive approach, while gaining traction, has not been without its critics. Some neuroscientists argue that it underestimates the complexity of neural processes. They contend that while embodiment is important, ultimately, it's the brain that gives rise to consciousness. Other criticisms target the enactive approach's stance on traditional research methods. While brain imaging techniques like fMRI have provided valuable insights, Noë argues they offer a limited view of consciousness. He believes focusing solely on neural activity neglects the crucial interplay between brain, body, and environment. These criticisms highlight the ongoing debate about the nature of consciousness. While the enactive approach offers a compelling alternative to purely brain-centric views, it continues to be refined and challenged. This ongoing dialogue is crucial for advancing our understanding of the mind and its relationship to the world. Section 7. The Legacy of Action. Noë's Enduring Impact. Alva Noë's work has had a profound impact on our understanding of consciousness. His enactive approach has challenged traditional assumptions and inspired a new generation of researchers to explore the embodied nature of the mind. Noë's influence extends beyond the realm of philosophy and cognitive science. His ideas have resonated with artists, educators, and technologists, sparking new ways of thinking about creativity, learning, and the ethical implications of artificial intelligence. By emphasizing the crucial role of embodiment, Noë has helped to shift the focus of consciousness research away from a purely brain-centric view towards a more holistic understanding of the mind. His work reminds us that we are not simply thinking machines. We are embodied beings deeply embedded in the world around us. The enactive approach is not a finished product. It's a work in progress, a constantly evolving framework for understanding the mind. As technology advances and our understanding of the brain deepens, the enactive approach will continue to be refined and expanded. One promising avenue for future research lies in exploring the neural mechanisms that underlie embodied cognition. By combining brain imaging techniques with behavioral studies, researchers can gain a deeper understanding of how the brain, body, and environment interact to create our conscious experience. Another exciting direction is the application of enactive principles to artificial intelligence. By building robots that can learn and interact with the world in embodied ways, researchers hope to create machines that are not just intelligent but also truly conscious. Section 9. A New Enlightenment Embracing the Embodied Mind. Alva Noë's enactive approach offers a radical and exciting new perspective on the mind. By embracing embodiment, we move away from the limitations of a purely brain-centric view and open ourselves to a richer, more dynamic understanding of consciousness. This shift in perspective has profound implications for how we understand ourselves and our place in the world. It reminds us that we are not isolated minds trapped in fleshy machines. We are active agents, shaping and being shaped by our constant interaction with the world around us. As we continue to explore the mysteries of the mind, the enactive approach provides a valuable framework for understanding the embodied nature of our existence. By embracing this perspective, we embark on a journey of discovery, not just of the brain, but of ourselves as whole, integrated beings.